Hello, what is up? So, I was asked to look at Monster Hunter Worlds on the 90 Sony XT. So, I had a muck about with the settings really. At 1440p, ultra wide, it ran really well. I was getting like 90 to 100 FPS at times, 80 something. At 4K, it was a bit of a different story, but I'll get to that in the second part of the video. But what I'd say is just probably turn ray tracing off because it's not looking that great to me, and it will cost you about 5 FPS or something, so you might as well turn that off. I mean, it's not, I wouldn't say it's a brilliant looking game, but it's not, I think it has improved a bit with the visuals, but when I'm turning down some settings, really, it does seem like you're not gaining much back, even when you're going to balanced or performance at 4K. So I will get to that. So what I'll do is you can watch your gameplay and all that, and then once we get to the 4K resolution, I'll come back and tell you my thoughts. So I will see you then.
Sounds like they trust you.
We have our objectives. The Keepers, the White Wraith. But there's more to the job than that. True hunters devote themselves to helping people. That's our calling. So wherever this journey takes us, let's answer that calling. Together. Our paths are many, but the destination is always the same.
So what else have you heard about me? I'm almost afraid to ask.
People say you're a solitary bird, that you prefer to work alone. So why'd you agree to a cooperative undertaking like this? Change of heart?
Change of something.
Well, you're here now, and that's all that matters. I won't pry. So, have you been to the training area yet? There's no better place to learn the feel of a weapon. Have a look when you get the chance. This dream we walk through is fragile, and only through constant self-betterment do we delay its end.
So they set up a training area, huh? Why don't we stop by?
Welcome back, Hunter. Looking good out there.
Thanks for looking after Nata and the other kid. Oh, and nice throwback there.
What can I say? I come in handy. Well, I got everything set up and ready to go. What'd you think? It's not ideal, but I can make do. Especially since we might be on the move soon. But don't you worry. I can still make anything you need to succeed out in the field. And And if you got materials, I can make you something. If you don't have enough, I got you covered. Got something in mind? Well, that's enough chit-chat. See you later at the big huddle, yeah?
We should prepare while we are in base camp.
Happy to lend a paw with all your training needs.
Well, if it ain't the Avis unit, here to stock up on provisions? Well, you came to the right place, but we're still in the process of getting set up. The support team is a little behind schedule, so I can't really provide any provisions. Sorry. But they should be here any time now. I'll get back to you after the meeting. Deal?
I think it's almost time for our meeting.
Hey there.
Oh, hello.
How are you holding up?
I guess I'm okay. I was so surprised when you jumped off the boat onto that bird thing. That was amazing.
You think so?
Yeah.
Well, I heard you crossed the desert on foot.
Yes. Outside the tunnel, it was sand in every direction. Tashin, that's my father's friend, gave me some food and water. So I walked and walked until I couldn't go another step. I don't remember anything after that.
You were very brave.
I guess so.
So, what kind of things do you like?
Me? I don't really know. I liked the tea Alma made for us on the sand ship. It was sweet and smelled nice.
Let's talk again later.
Okay.
Right.
Well, what can I do for you? All right, is everyone here?
Avis unit, present.
Astrum unit, Rubrum unit, Turris unit, Ferrum unit, present.
Let's see. Provisions? Research? We're here, for the most part.
Let's start with the good news. Thanks to everyone, we're off to an excellent start.
Indeed, we've already made human contact.
The next thing to discuss is our short-term goals. We have two objectives: rescue the Keepers and locate the White Wraith that attacked their village. Unfortunately, the tunnel Nata used has collapsed, and we don't know any other way to find his people.
Any idea how long you were down there?
I walked for several days. I'm not sure which way. After a while, it all started to look the same.
Then we'll need to split up. Make our search as wide as possible.
Good deal. Except I think it'd be better if you held off until the support team arrives.
No objections here.
This project to survey the Forbidden Lands has been in the works for years. And now here we are, finally.
Thank you all. I'm sorry to cause so much trouble.
It's all right, lad. We're in this together.
First things first, I think we ought to escort Nona and Isai back to their village, for safety reasons.
That seems wise. If we're lucky, someone there might have some information about the Keepers.
Why don't we stop by our tent and prepare before we go?
Hey, can one of you help me out? My stockpile of honey is running low.
Is it urgent? How bad do you need honey? And where the heck is the support team?
I told them where to find us.
Surely there's someone else that can take care of this?
What kind of monster are we after this time? Do you have everything? What do you think we'll find? gathered some materials too. Check your field pouch.
Right, so 4K, yeah. See, I don't muck about with the settings. It's acceptable, really. To be fair, it is acceptable because you're getting over 60. Sometimes you will dip to like 56, I think, in the most intensive moments, but it's not running terrible. But at 4K it is obviously more demanding. So what I would suggest is probably, I did turn it down to balance performance, but it didn't seem to be doing much. And I turned down some settings in the details in the graphics options to see if I can actually gain some performance back, but it didn't look like it. So it just seems to be one of them games where you can't do too much and it's not worth turning down the settings. So what I would suggest in this game is actually, because it seems to work well, is enable frame generation, and you do get a lot of performance on top of that. I know it's fake frames and all that, but it's probably the best thing you can do in this game, to be honest. And it does seem to be quite a smooth experience when you put it on. So it seems to be like when you literally just getting over 60 or 70, that's when I'll probably look at turning it on. So you don't have to do that because it runs well without it, but it will just sort of boost the FPS a bit more in a fake way. But I don't know, it's optional, isn't it? It seems to run alright and smooth it out a bit, I don't know. But that is the option, that is subjective, really. We will see here. It just don't seem to be doing too much. I thought I might get a bit more than that going balanced. And then I even went performance, I wasn't impressed. It actually reminded me of Hell Is Us, to be honest. This game isn't even an Unreal Engine game, so I'm not sure what's going on there. But you're getting over 60, so like they thought, as long as you're getting over 60, it's all right at 4K. But see, it's almost gone. It went down to 59 FPS, but even on balance, so I think I'll probably just go performance. Even that was going down. But I would have thought I might be getting 80 FPS or something. But so for me, the gains in FPS weren't really warranting the. Like, it's gone down to 63 there, so it weren't really making me think, well, it's worth putting performance on, even though at 4K it does look great still. But I thought I might as well just go quality, and because you are getting 66%, so it should be better, even though performance is looking great at 4K. So again, this one of them games where I think, well, it's not that well optimised at 4K. It was running alright on this GPU at Ultrawide 1440p. But yeah, it's probably one of them games that I probably would just put frame generation on and forget about it and just think, well, I don't want to be looking at my FPS that low, so it can sort of make you forget about it and think, fuck it. And as long as it's running smooth, it is running smooth to be fair, so even before you put it on, so yeah, I mean it is optional.
You think so?
So my final thoughts are just on the 9070 XT, just you can max it out and just leave ray tracing off. I'll probably recommend ray tracing off even on 4090, so I don't use it on that when I have played it. I haven't played too much of this, but that's what I'll do for both GPUs I got. So I mean, again, I lowered some settings, but it didn't seem to be doing much. I don't like these games where you actually lower some settings and it don't do much. That's what I found on Hell Is Us. Whatever, it is the way it's going in some games, and then I just think, well, whatever. Anyway, so thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.
On to the village then?
Yes. Please follow me. Oh no. I was supposed to draw water. I completely forgot.
You're in for it now.
Yeah, Zato's gonna give me an earful.
Is there anything we can do to help?
Please, no. If anything, it's me who owes you a favor.
I'm starting to get nervous. To the villagers, we're outsiders. We don't want to do anything to offend them.
It'll be fine. Just play it cool.
Do you think they have felines like me there? Good question. The guild hasn't seen evidence of any Linians in the region, but you never know. I'll do my best not to startle them.
We're here. Sorry we're late.
Better late than dead. What happened?
I had a run-in with a giant toad. Might have been its lunch if these people hadn't come along.
Hello, sir. On behalf of the...
You have rescued my friends. For that I thank you. However, your visit is ill-timed. I must ask you to leave.
But we owe them our hospitality. At least...
One more thing, which I am sure you understand. The sacred are precious to our village.
Of course, they'll be returned to you at once.
Thanks for letting us use them.
We'll be going then. We should head back and meet up with the others. Did you see that? The guards at the gates. They weren't carrying weapons. Besides, didn't seem to know what weapons were either.
Huh?
What the? Buzz! These are Velocci!
Authorization?
Granted, the guild authorizes you to neutralize the threat. get out of here? I almost wet my fur.
Yeah, let's move.